Look at this. If I look at you like this, it's all normal. You can't even tell that I've got the hat on because my hair at the front's gone a little bit too, I don't know, fluffy today or something. I don't know. We can't focus on that anyway because we have some difficult games to play. The month of January is upon us, which means sign-ins. Although I am thinking about them, it's not my priority. We've got Burnley, Coventry, I think Crystal Palace, to name a few. It's a big, big, big day. As yes guys, welcome back to the Hartlepool United Career Mode, episode number 8 now of season number 4. And before we start this video, I'm going to say some different stuff. I am going to say subscribe to the channel, as always, but also go follow the links in the descriptions below, because this video is recorded differently, and you'll know why if you go and view the stories on the Instagram. It is MWS, and it's right down there if you just want to click on it and go straight to it, and the TikTok. Yes, that's right. TikTok, you heard that right. I never thought I would be doing them, but we're back again. And that link should be down below as well. As looking at the table, should have watched last episode by now, we are 10 points off top spot Brentford. That loss in the last episode, in the last game, the simulated one, really didn't do us a favour, as we are 3 points off Palace, and we play all the teams around. As you can see, Burnley's to start off with there, and they're the results from last time out. We have Burnley, Coventry, Leeds United, Crystal Palace and Fulham. It is rough. Burnley have a really, really good team on paper, which I think I've got to simulate. I really do, and I don't think we're going to win it, but I'm going to have to take the risk. And Fulham, I think I'm going to have to sim, and I'm going to play these 3 games. Coventry, Leeds United in the FA Cup, and Crystal Palace at home, who are just above us. Yeah, Burnley are the team furthest down. We play them first, but they've got the best squad on paper. And as you can see, going into the market, a lot of information comes at us. We've got Raggett leaving the club to go to Talares. That was already agreed. We've got Kamara going on his 2-year loan to buy. Angus doing the same. And then a short-term loan to Roman Chapman to Almeria, which I did check. Top of the 2nd Spanish league. So should hopefully get a promotion under his belt, which would be a very good start for a youngster. We definitely need to make signings now, though, because our reserves are going to be thin, aren't they? Yes, they are. 2 injuries and only 4 players. So we could promote a couple more youngsters up, which I think I'm going to do because the board want me to straight away. But I am going to have a look at the budgets as well, which are 3 million-ish. Let's just alter that to 3 million, OCD reasons. There we go. And we've got players like Knight and Baker running out of contracts, which we need to sort, but get more players into the squad to start us off with. So Elijah Carey, still on his youth plan. Not really the best, but we'll promote him to the senior squad. And Archie Parkinson, hopefully take the chances. Them 2 are in, as this is the first squad we're going to go with for Burnley. It really doesn't look good at all, but we're going to have to try it. So Marinovic in goal. So George Baldock for Maywo, Staunton, Knight and Bolton is my defence, with Thompson, Evans and Baker, Basui and Butterworth. I just took Abdullahi out because he is tired, but Butterworth's the most tired. He's staying in though, because I really don't want to risk the simulated game over the played one, but it's going to be a very difficult period. This 7th place away at Turf Moor. I can't see anything but a defeat. I really think we're going to get beat, but we've got to back it up at Coventry. As no, we don't! We go out there and win! I did not expect to win that game at all. Burnley beat us first time round this season, and after losing 1-0 to the Brummies, Favre, Butterworth, Bolton, Ruben Garcia, and Butterworth with his brace to win us the game. He is back from his injury with a bang. Absolutely love to see that. So we stay on the tails of the teams above us. That is amazing. They were 7th as well. That's a big game, which we've had to simulate, but it's worked out for us, as he's very grateful being in the team. You were amazing, Butterworth, as a loan offer from Norwich City for 2 years. Ollie Rogers, that would be good if we had loads of players in the squad, which we don't. And with the congested fixture period, he might even be in the next team, as This is what we're going to look at now. You can see the contracts in the red zone. I should never really put them in the red zone, which I think I'm not going to do going forward. I'll try and prevent at least, as the contracts we are definitely going to sort right now is Josh Knight and Lewis Baker. The other three, if they get interest, I think I will let them go. If not, they can stay here. Starting off with Josh Knight, who's been a very, very pivotal player to us this season, and he was not at all last year, so he's very much improved. Wants a signing bonus and a big wage increase to back that up, which I'm going to give him. I'll give him 12k and take away all that, which should be good enough going into the Premier League if we get there. And he does take it. Knight stays for 2 years at least, unless a big bid comes in for him, as we've recently negotiated a new contract with Lewis Baker. Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, that was at the start of the season, wasn't it? So we're going to have to wait a little bit long on Lewis Baker, or longer. Hopefully we can still do it in this window, because that's concerning if we don't get him to stay. Very concerning, as we've got a loan offer to buy from Girona for Finley Andrew. Again, with the position the squad's in, not many players at this club in the moment in time. I'm going to reject that one. I don't want anyone going out unless, and I kind of hope this doesn't happen as well, but unless it's like a massive bid for like Logan, I don't know, someone else who's big in the team, Josh Knight, who's just signed a contract. If it's like over 5 million, I'll consider it. But if not, I think we're going to try and keep players around. As I've made a squad for this next game, still very tired, but don't think I can change it very much from this, apart from doing that. As Marinovic in goal, Baldock is going to start at right wing back, still the oldish player, with Rogers coming in like I said, Staunton and Knight, Clark at left wing back, Thompson, Valakari and McAtee, so a lot of changes in the midfield. And we'll put Thompson sitting with Basui and Butterworth still up front, who is very, very unfit as it stands. Well, not very, very unfit, but getting his fitness down a little bit, as that's the bench that we're going to go with. I'm actually going to take Evans off, and I'm going to put Andrew on the bench. You know what? I will risk that. Try and give him maybe some more game time, as that is it. Going into Coventry in these playoff spots as well, so it's a risk to rotate, but we've needed to rotate. Hopefully they're in the same boat. As after this, we've got a week's rest and then into the FA Cup against Leeds. But, league first, Sky Blues away. And Coventry City's lineup: Adam Kozlowski in goal, Julian Da Costa, Dominic Hyam, Declan Drysdale, Michael Rose and Ian Matson make up the back five, I suspect, yep. With Alfie Allen, I think that is, Gustavo Hamer and Callum O'Hare. Barreiro back in the team amongst the youth, Tyler Walker. I'm pretty sure when I checked, had quite a few goals this season, so this is going to be a tasty fixture against Coventry. Last time we were here at this stadium, we got beat 5-1, which was not good. But last time we played them, we did get revenge, beating them the first time round in the league 1-0, I think it was, as Reece Staunton to get us underway on the ball. Good nick into it. McAtee tried to put it around the corner. Still no, as Allen into Barreiro. Pass messed up. Max Clark try and get forward straight away, as that's a good run from Yves Basui. Look at this. Yves Basui's through at the back. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Big save from Kozlowski, as we should be 1-0 up already. Big chance missed. Really should have done better, as now Ian Matson charging forward. What can he do with the ball here? The Dutch left wing back past one. Into the middle. Allen gets there first. It's their chance. Callum O'Hare blocked. And a penalty is awarded. Reece Staunton, the captain for today, has handled the ball inside his own area. And it could be a really bad start here against the Sky Blues if they convert. That's hit his knee. That has not hit his hand. Lively start, but not a penalty. As Hamer against Marinovic goes down the middle. Coventry do execute the penalty. And we go 1-0 behind after we should have took the lead. Hero of the Ajax save in the last series. Gustavo Hamer straight down the middle to solve the riddle. Dive to my usual side. 1-0 Coventry. A suspicious penalty separating us early on in this game, but still plenty of time. Just don't want to lose this one. We've won against Burnley. We shouldn't be losing against Coventry now. We are above them. As Ian Matheson running through a little bit here. He's got so much space. Ollie Rogers comes across and makes a good tackle as Baldock was out of position. And McAtee back into George. Now it's forward into the gap. Thompson into Basui. Butterworth making the run over the top. He is shattered for this game, but still in the team as he's got runners in the middle. James McAtee's one of them. And James McAtee levels it up. 20 minutes on the clock. He does not usually do that great this season, but he's come with a pivotal goal there to level things up. A lively first start here against Coventry at the Rico Arena. Look at that, cuts inside, good touch, and the left foot swing into the side net in the number 8, pulling his weight. Good finish as Barreiro though. Coventry of course going to try and fight back. It's an end-to-end game. Barreiro into Allen the midfielder. Tyler Walker waiting for that option I think on the side, but then opted for Barreiro last minute. That's not a good pass out from us. Callum O'Hare hits it at Staunton again, and I knew when I saw the referee just make that little dash he was going to run to the spot. Staunton has handballed it in the box. Again, learn from your mistakes. Now again I think that's hit him in the stomach, but it is close to his hand, so I can understand how that one's gone wrong. As Hamer hit it at us again, should you? As we'll dive the same way, and it's gone in. Gustavo Hamer has a brace. 2 penalties from Coventry, and we are behind once more. A very, very lively first half. 2 penalties, and usually we have as luck against us. We've done well at saving penalties and teams missing, but Gustavo Hamer is not one of those players to put it wide. A brace for him, and not a good day at the office for Reece Staunton now, as Thompson. Maybe he should have been the one we rested instead of Firmino, but I don't know, as looked a decent ball from Aziz Basuma, but just too far through. And as we approach half-time here, it's Ethan Matson running down the wing. Baldock with a tackle. McAtee, not a good pass. Straight into Allen again as Callum O'Hare around the corner. That's Barreiro, that's through. And that is 3-1. Barreiro has another one. The number 28 adds to the tally. It's going to be 3 goals conceded in the first half. Before this game, we had conceded, I think, 15 goals in almost 20 games. And now it's just going downhill at Coventry. We're really not doing well at the back. Through the gap, passed in. 3 goals conceded in 1 half of play. And at half-time, I am not a happy man after that one. After the delight of the Burnley simulation, it's hit rock bottom straight away. 3-1 down to Coventry. Yes, 2 of them have been penalties, which I couldn't really help, but still not good enough, as I know he's not fit, but Abdullahi's going to have to come on. I'll keep Butterworth on for now. We do have Bogle as well, and we've got Baker and Andrew the youngster and Johansson the youngster, so not too many options on the bench. And we do need to get a sign in by the sounds of things, because the squad is looking thin. Maybe I should have tried to squeeze a player in before we went into this game, but oh well. We're in the ride now as Abdullahi down the wing. James McAtee, a surprise goal scorer in this game, cutting back inside into Abdullahi. Now Ben Thompson, Valakari at the side. This is his first appearance in a while, and he has not done himself justice, as I usually am. A big fan of him, of course. And now Callum O'Hare in the middle. It's Barreiro looking for a little bit of an option. Good block in the end. Valakari around the side as well, and Butterworth. Abdullahi pointing to where he wants it through the middle. If he's onside, this is a big move. Abdullahi, Suleiman, what can you do? Cut back with it, and oh, Michael Rose read it. Oh, Valakari's got to get to that one. Knight comes across, but no, Coventry dominating possession. They have played well. Going for their youth up front now with the changes as Dominic Thompson into McAtee. I keep calling him Dominic, it's Ben. I'll just call him Thompson as Butterworth holds on to it. He's not fit enough to run himself as he gives it out to Clark. We've got a good option in the middle. Back post. Side netting. Abdullahi has one back for us. That is a great header from the striker off the bench. Just what we needed for him to deliver. And we have a little consolation as it stands. Still need to keep fighting. Was a great ball from Max Clark. That wanted it to go in the middle, but I'll take it. We still have time as Clark. And he does have space as Clark. Keep on running. Look at the space he's got here. No defender has come across to stop him as Max Clark runs all the way. Suleiman, can he get another block straight away? But we've definitely got to scrap for this point now. Look at this. We are going for it. Still quite a long way to go as McAtee nutmegs his man into Butterworth, who's offside. I knew it when he hit it. Butterworth offside. And we've gone ahead and changed Thompson for Baker now. You can tell we're going for it. Baker a bit more attacking, as they've took Gustavo Hamer off, I think I saw. As that's a good win from McAtee. A very good win. Butterworth has got no energy, but he's still making the runs. That's straight to Declan Drysdale, though. And Michael Rose to pass it down the wing into Ian Matson. Into Allen. We just need to be a bit better than that, though. That final ball was crucial. Maybe I need to get Bogle on, just for the fitness, as Tavares coming out wide. Matson through the middle. Allen, they're looking for a chance to shoot. Maybe Barreiro. Marinovic saves. Last chance to attack. Valakari through that gap into Baker. Bogle's on the field now. Abdullahi goes out wide to Clark. Give that back in the middle. Bogle, look where he's running. Bogle's round his man! And the keeper's there first. I got a bit optimistic that we'd get there then. Still, just get the press on them. Enrabake through the middle into Tavares, as we've got just added time now. I think it might be a stupid defeat to Coventry here. 2 added minutes. They might go above us as Matson with a cross across the field into Callum O'Hare. Barreiro, bad control. Baker can't get rid of it. Callum O'Hare again. Tavares. Staunton with a good tackle. Valakari get that forward, but not enough time. Coventry take the 3 points, and that is a bad defeat. Usually we get these ones over the line, but not this time. Coventry City 3, Hartlepool 2. An entertaining one for the neutral, but the first half just unravelled us. Not good enough in the end, as we have a loan arrangement that's finished. Karagumruk SK have brought Ezra Bateman back into the mix. The youth player, of course, as he's 65 rated. Really hasn't lived out to his potential out on loan, but maybe could make it in this squad. I mean, the reserves are picking up nicely now. We do have a week's break before the next game against Leeds United, so I'm going to keep my eye out on the scouted players, as they've just signed Zach Steffen from City. Not a bad signing. And Roof, one of their old players, on the move. But no one's really on my radar just yet, as we have received another loan to buy offer for Finley Andrew though. Beleneses, and I don't know how you say that, but thinking about it a little bit more now, but I am going to reject again. Trying to fill up the squad and not let them out, as scout reports back here, and Reading want Finley Andrew. Now that's one I can get along with. I mean, is he going to get the game time? I hope so. And we'll give it a 1 year. Let's try and push a 1 year. Don't mind a bit of championship game time for him, as we're going to go in for a player, I think. The first one I'm going to go in for, Malachi Fagan Walcott. Of course, we just lost Sean Raggett, 30-year-old, 70 rated, so we can bring in another 70 rated, 22-year-old from Tottenham. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try a loan to buy. I mean, they're willing to look at a loan, you can see right here. Will they look at a loan to buy? They will. It sounds practical to them. We will try and take him on a... I don't know if we need him next season or not. We'll take him on a short term to start off with. And that does get accepted. 15k is what us to pay. I'll go with 50-50. That should be acceptable. There we go. And the transfer fee in the future, I'm going to be very cheeky. 2 million. They're probably going to ask for more. 2,750 with a 1% sell-on clause. It could grow to be a good player, you know. I'll go with 2.5. I can't remember what his actual record transfer fee is that we've spent. Is it over that? I don't know if it's over that. So we'll go 2 million again, and we will edit that sell-on clause to 8%. Will that be acceptable? 2.36%. That sounds alright. Fagan Walcott hopefully comes on loan. Of course, we don't need to follow through with that, as I'm going to go for another one of those deals. I've not used these before, and now I'm starting to. Reece Melville, as his contract's not long enough though. God damn it, that would have been a good buy for us. I'm still scouting all the rest of the players. They're to be decided upon. As it's declined in the end as well. Malachi Fagan Walcott has returned, or turned down the offer to join the club. Oh well. Let's move on to Leeds United next, shall we? As we need to get the team sorted out for this one. I don't want to fully rotate with this, because of course FA Cup is a weekly thing. It's not a midweek thing, so we should have all the players really fit for it. And I am going to push all the players towards the strongest lineup. Well, push the players towards the strongest lineup. I don't know what I'm on about here. We'll go with this. Every player looks fit enough to play. Staunton probably not happy after his last performance, I'm guessing, because he's never been out of the team, but he's content, it says. No one unhappy in the camp, which is a nice thing, as it's this team you see on screen. A very strong one. McAtee staying in after his goal. Probably the weakest player out of the bunch, as we will go with that. Basui benched because he should have scored a goal in the last game, and Abdullahi did score a goal off the bench. So, New Victoria Park welcomes Leeds United. And the Leeds United team we face today, Zach Steffen will start in goal after he's making his move from Manchester City. was a mouthful. Jorge Sanchez we had in our last save. Good right back. Elvedi, Cooper and Wagner at left back. Harrison, Shackleton, Costa and Pereira with Pellegrini sitting in the role where Phillips usually is. And Guiri up front as Bamford and Mitrovic. I did spot on that bench. Very weird signing, I must say. Alexander Mitrovic to Leeds. I don't see him as a Leeds man. I see him as a London man. I don't know why, even though it was at Newcastle, of course, as we've got to really be on form to try and beat these right here. We did give Manchester City a good run-in for their money. Of course, we got a lot of it, as we need to try and do well here. Baker, I don't know if he spent time at Leeds. I might be wrong. I think I definitely am wrong, as Knight... Ball passed straight to him. I don't think we have any ex-Leeds players in his ranks. I'm just trying to imagine the bench, as we've got to imagine defending this though right here, as Pereira ran straight into us. Pellegrini, Harrison trying to get the shot off. Blocked by Akinfenmewo, and an early corner for Leeds United right here. Of course, still a Premier League team and haven't been relegated since we've started this save, as that's a pass towards the edge. Held Acosta over the top. It's a good ball into space for Pereira to volley. Bolton to block. And Bolton to come away with it here. Can we switch this ball across the field? We can. Good ball lands at Max Clark's feet, as now Butterworth with it into Abdullahi. He takes a good touch away. Abdullahi going for a shot. Blocked off by Wagner, the left back. Not heard much about him. Don't know what club he's come from. But we've definitely tackled someone in the middle right there. I think it might have been Held Acosta as Sanchez speeds away from us. They're playing on. So it's fair game as Sanchez whipping one in towards the back post. Harrison arriving. Bolton with a brave block and prevents the corner. Pellegrini, the man who has got injured, as I think he's still on the field. Nico Elvedi in towards Harrison, but Knight coming across to get in the way of that one as Bolton switches it across. Baker heads on to Butterworth, and Dan Butterworth to turn and attack. Come on, it's going to be counter-attacks we rely on here. Leeds United are, of course, a good team. Sanchez keeps it alive, though. In towards Cooper, Pellegrini, trying to move forward. And Wagner with it, as Wagner gives it towards the edge of the box. Guiri, can he find a man? He doesn't. Well, he does, actually. Shackleton in towards Harrison, off the post. Don't think Marinovic got a glove to that. A big miss from Leeds United right there, as we stay in the game for half an hour now. As Baker, can we counter-attack from that? That's a good ball around the corner into James McAtee, and McAtee's running through. Can he get his shot off? He does! But off-balanced. And Clark with the ball down the line onto Dan Butterworth right here, as he's going to try and cut inside of his man. Can he get that pass off to Abdullahi? He does. Another chance for us here if we can take this. Get it across. Butterworth running in. And Butterworth puts us 1-0 up against Leeds United. Easy goal. Solomon Abdullahi doing a lot of work, as just before the break, in front of the faithful at New Victoria Park, Dan Butterworth strikes against the Prem club. There's a long way to go still, and they have dominated the game, but on the counter-attack, the left foot of Dan putting it past Stefan. 1-0 us. This is a good reply to Coventry. Half time now. Pellegrini still holding his shoulder as we just sit comfortably now. Sit back, sit comfortably. Hopefully enjoy the ride. That's what we need to try and do anyway. As Guiri though. Harrison, big hand from Marinovic. An early chance for Leeds United at the start of this second half. And a good save from our shot stopper as Shackleton. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? Shot stopper Shackleton, as he's got the ball again. They're trying to go towards his box. Liam Cooper around the corner. Pereira passes it. I thought he should have had a shot as Guiri tries to put it back in the middle. And Bolton with the block with his knee. A corner ball to Leeds. Bielsa's ripped into him at half-time. El Loco as it's towards the back post. McAtee away. And Baker to run it. That's a good little move from Lewis Baker. He's got away from his man. And now it's down the wing to Butterworth, who's got space to run into. Jorge Sanchez is quick. Abdullahi pointing to where he wants it. Winning the header onto the crossbar. What a counter-attack. And Abdullahi should have made it too. It's a tight game as Tete comes onto the wing for Leeds, for Pereira, and that is a good ball down the wing from Luke Bolton. Butterworth to cut inside. He's still got the ball tripped. Surely you can hear our fans want that free kick, as I do. That was a foul, as now Harrison forward hitting Akinfenmewo and giving us the ball back. Thompson now on the field. Gives it to Bolton. Bolton, can he deliver back post? Butterworth free as a bird. Oh, what a save. I think it was the defender, Elvedi, who actually got the last block. As Butterworth's playing really well, but I am going to put Baldock on. So I think I'm going to save Bolton for the next league game. Very, very impressive. As another substitution from them. And a corner. Come on. If we can get something from the corner, the game should be sorted. Still leading the Premier League team. Good ball in. Elvedi away. He is keeping Leeds in this fixture. As Pellegrini, I didn't even notice he's still on the field. And that's a foul. He's just gone straight through the back of McAtee, but they're through from it. And Boudaou scores from what should have been a free kick. McAtee definitely fouled in the build-up right there. I'm not one to go watch replays on the camera thing, but that's got to be a foul. And it came from behind on the man and took him out as Marinovic no chance once he's one-on-one. I don't want a replay with the fixtures we have today, please. But it is 1-1. And Leeds have even got the Europa League after this by the sounds of things, or the Conference, don't know which one it is. But they're talking about it up in that top corner as McAtee around the corner into Baldock. As we look to try and go forward here. Abdullahi hasn't really got spot around him, of course, don't want a replay. Abdullahi goes himself through the gap, and Abdullahi gets the instant reply to Leeds' goal, and the striker gets 2 in 2. This guy could keep John out of the team the way he's playing, as with 8 minutes to go, Leeds United... Oh, I've said the chant wrong. Leeds are falling apart again. That's how it goes, not singing it, as look at that for a finish. Don't want to jinx myself, but what a shot. And I have risked it, just because I don't want to change the midfield up much. I've put Basui on for Butterworth. I didn't want to put Valakari on to change it too much, although he does deserve his chance to play. As for Maywell, missing his header, but still put the man off the balance, so that was a good move. As Basui, Eves running through, just got caught up with it at his feet though, as Leeds United going to look to take this to a replay. Now at least we shouldn't be losing the game, which is a positive, but a replay really isn't a positive. As Pellegrini into Guiri. Guiri goes to put it around the corner, and Clark reading that one. Knight, get that away, Baker. Good block, as now Kumbula wins his header though. Take him out, McAtee, it did, but still advantage goes on. Guiri right side. Tete out wide. Come on, please, just don't let him get it into the box. What a tackle from Max Clark. Whack that upfield as the whistle goes. We've beaten at home in one of those dramatic FA Cup ties. Leeds United have fallen apart again. 2 Hartlepool. I'm saying this all wrong, but I'm just buzzing, that's why. Hartlepool 2. Leeds United 1. We progress to the 4th round. I would love a cup run, as I don't know what that's doing with the board, but I don't care at this moment in time. When do we get his next game? I bloody hope it's next month, not this month, because we've got to play Palace right now, next. Yes, that's difficult, as I should have just commentated over that, but I didn't. I've just changed the position of Brandon Cole. He was 57 rated, or 55 rated. He's gone up to 64 now, he's a centre-back. I cannot believe that's just happened, so I'm going to promote him. We need players in the squad. I mean, yes, we've got a lot of defenders, but I'll take them. And matches rescheduled right here. They're in January, yes, so I don't know when that FA Cup game's going to come in. I'm just going to have a check right now. I do want to play Palace today, as it's Wycombe Wanderers. I think that's a manageable game, Wycombe Wanderers. But still, this episode's going to be majorly long if we don't get this game done. So I think, and I am looking at players very closely now, I'm going to wait till next episode to sign them because of how long this episode will be if not. As we have got an offer though from Brentford for James McAtee. If it was any other club, I would be highly considering it, but I don't want to sell them to top of the league rivals. I think that would be pretty stupid. As the team we're going to play against Palace is one change. You might think this is a bit defensive in the middle. I know, but I'm going to go with it as Bolton stays in ahead of Baldock. Butterworth's the most tired player, but he has to be in the team alongside Abdullahi. As we've got 4 unhappy players on the bench right here as well, I've just noticed. McAtee's unhappy. Maybe that's because we just rejected that bid. I don't know. Valakari, Basui and Britton. Valakari and Britton, I think, have the right to be unhappy. Maybe need to get a loan deal or something, but the other 2 need to shut up moaning, as they might not even come off the bench now. Crystal Palace's team: Jack Butland in goal, Juan Foyth, Davidson Sanchez, Nathan Ferguson, Will Hughes, captain, and still at left back with Zagadou, another defender, in front. I don't know why those 2 don't just swap round and Ferguson go out wide or something, with Fernandez, Davies, And I was ignoring the starting line there by talking too much. Let's have a look, shall we, who is up front. And the ratings. Carlos Perez, 81. Jolovic, 78. And Levi Garcia, 80. A good team that are just above us, but we've just beaten Leeds United. And, well, if we beat Leeds United, we can beat anyone. That's what I'm getting out of there. And no Luka Ajorc in the team to score in 90th minute equaliser against us. So that should be nice and calm as we're keeping the ball very calmly right here as well. Good movement. Abdullahi, you can see we're a bit perked up as we need to be as Davis running with the ball. He skipped around us there and he's put a ball to the side of the box. Carlos Perez. Marinovic coming to claim that one rather comfortably. Good save from our keeper. As now Clark. Let's get it away from our half, shall we? Don't know why there's so much mud on the field as well. We should have it a bit nicer now we're in the Championship. Groundsman, do your job as Lee Evans passing it out wide to Thompson. We've got another option out wide. We scored from a cross against these last time towards Butterworth this time. Just not landing. Thompson with a header though. Baker will go left, shall we? Or not. We'll go back down the middle into Evans. Abdullahi tried to slip him in, but just not on his toes enough. Jovalic onto Axel Zagadou over the top. Foyth with a header towards goal. Marinovic easily saved that. I think he could have just caught it, to be fair, instead of falling to the ground. Maybe got us out of their press really quick, as they have got a press on. Look at this. We've still got about 3 players in our half, even though we're in their half. As now Evans with a pass through the gap. Abdullahi, Baker, Clark. You've got to set off quicker than that, mate. He does get on it eventually. Can he put one of them passes into the back post? He can again. What a block from Nathan Ferguson. That surely stopped a headed goal from us. Did well to get his head to that, as they've cut inside of us here. Will Hughes into Luca Fernandez. Runs across the box for him. Shoots himself. Starting with the block. First corner to Palace in this game, which I didn't think I'd be saying. We've played pretty well as Garcia steps to the side of us. Goes into the middle. Carlos Perez. Zagadou. Don't really know where to go, do they? Davidson Sanchez and Bolton with a foot in. Even game now, I'd say, as Butterworth, though, making the run. Can he beat Will Hughes to this? He should be, and does. Butterworth, can he cut inside of him? He does. Gets a shot off. Ferguson with a block. And I thought that were going towards his own net from corner to corner. Can we do something from this corner? Baker to whip it in deep towards Butterworth. Header and Butland with the fingertips. Brilliant save. Now, can we do it again? In towards the front post this time, floated. Baker's good at corners and Staunton's put it over. And Carlos Perez into Jolovic right there, or just behind him or front of him. I don't know what it was as Baker gets a pass away, but that's half time. 0-0. Another draw against Palace this time round probably wouldn't be enough. Brentford winning. The chase at the top of the league is really starting to run away from us, as hopefully this game doesn't. We could do with the win. They are, of course, the only team above us at the moment, as Davis, Jolovic. They are, of course, only one of 2 teams above us at the moment, these, as Baker with the ball running away. He's run straight into Juan Foyth there, back in England at Palace, as Max Clark. He's improved today. I've got to say it. I've got to praise players when needed, as Baker hasn't. Another time he's run into a defender, but does fight for it back and gets it well in, Lewis Baker, as Lee Evans trying to get away from his man and does so. He's good at pinging balls over into Thompson, heading it on for Bolton. Hughes does well. Dejan Jolovic on the ball here as well. Davies, Garcia across into Fernandez, fizzed in towards him. No. It's starting again as well, innit? This is just repetitive. I never want to turn handballs off, but why does he do that action? And it's hit his knee. It isn't a handball. And we even made 2 changes. Basui and Valakari can't go back now as Jovalic against Marinovic, and he saves. Big stop that one. Get it out, Max Clark. That is huge that we didn't concede right there. We can't afford to lose this game, and we aren't going to as it stands, though. Still, they're on the attack. Hughes around the corner. Marinovic. Camera didn't even pan properly, but it's a save. This game's livening up. Please keep the corner out, though, as Street comes on. They put a youngster on. Get that away. Forced Davinson Sanchez, and that's our free kick. A moment of complete madness as Street turns us. Fernandez, good save. Marinovic, now they are on top. Now we're fighting for the draw. They have really improved in this second half. Jeffrey Schlupp coming on for Perez. Maybe a good change, because they weren't doing well as Zagadou Getting on the shoulders of our man, but still putting it over. Lucky he's missed that one as Evans, oh, dodgy touch. Still gets into Oni Valakari. Abdullahi passed it behind our man. And now we've lost it again. We're just giving them chance after chance. Tom Davies through the middle onto Street. Street looks out wide. Finds Foyth. First time ball. Staunton away. Street, the striker, still coming back and getting that ball as he gives it onto Fernandez. Can't get that round the corner. And Bolton to pass it away onto Oni Valakari, which he's done really, really poorly right there. Jeffrey Schlupp. Tackle come in. Missed it. Into the box. Street to Marinovic. Big save. He was off balance as well. Hanging on in the last 10 minutes as I'm trying to get McAtee on. Knight. Pass that back into Marinovic and just whack that out. Tom Davies, he's going to win that. But Basui, there we go. He's on the ball. Pass that back into Clark. Basui start running, but Clark's touch is terrible. Schlupp into Street. We don't want to bottle this. Fernandez! 5 minutes to go. Crystal Palace love a late winner against us. Patrick Vieira charging to the other side of the field. We're going to lose against second place in the last minute of the game. And to that strike, look at this. It's been a long episode. And it's not the ending we wished for. As that goes in. Marinovic has been perfect all game, but there's no keeper on planet Earth stopping that one. And now we've got to go all out. It's going to be another defeat to a playoff chasing team. The run has done us in. It really has. As now Evans keeps it. Abdullahi can't pass it off though. And they have the ball in the last couple of minutes. You can see I've pushed players forward. Clark coming forward a bit. McAtee in the middle. He's just come off the bench. Evans into McAtee. Pass that forward. Can we be the team to score the late goal? Oni Valakari round the side. What can Oni do? Pass that back. Into Clark, across the middle, Knight, Abdullahi's the one who can shoot, blocked by Ferguson, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it. A 1-0 defeat at home to Palace. That is painful. Really painful as we do stay third, but we're chasing the league. I think we are now really chasing that, of course, 9-point gap between us and Palace, because I think we've doomed ourselves to the playoffs with that game. 3 points clear of Coventry and Stoke, rotting in third now. And yes, I say rotting, as Fulham are up next as well. Not an easy game, but that's definitely in the next episode, as this episode has been gigantic. Jesus! Got to get signings done as well next time out. As thank you guys for watching this one. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you don't want to miss anything in the future. I rushed that too much. Again, like I said at the start of the episode, follow the links down below to the socials which you want to grow as well as the channel. As I will see you all in the next one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.